Welcome to Amplify, a micro podcast for macro cosmic creators. I'm your host, Karen Curry Parker. Let's talk about joy. For some reason, we've cultivated the idea that joy is some kind of blissed out, euphoric state that leaves us skipping through fields of flowers on a sunny day while dramatic music plays in the background. Or we think of a meme of the cartoon dog Snoopy dancing exuberantly. Certainly, joy can have these elements. Joy is not an emotion. It's not designed to be experienced in an ungrounded way and can actually be dense, intense, and heavy. It's an essential component to mastery of any kind. Joy is one of the driver energies of creativity. Joy can keep you pushing, working, and perfecting, even when it's hard. Creating with joy is inherently grounded. If it's not, joy is ineffective, leads us to nowhere, and it's shallow. Joy pushes us towards creative depth. It gives us a perspective that allows us to dance with the material plane with intention and deliberation. It's such a vital energy that if we don't have it, we're vulnerable to burnout or a meh kind of life filled with distraction and lack of direction. Lack of joy can also create anxiety. There's something inside of us that is deeply aligned with the idea that we're here for a reason. That reason is to become masterful, not necessarily masters of any one specific thing, but masters at being alive. To not just merely be alive, but to be fully alive. This is a drive not just for survival, but a desire for the fulfillment of all the juicy, messy, potential-filled, struggling, complicated, entangled possibilities we encounter over the course of our journey through life. This is the drive to keep getting up, to continue to try, to keep pushing, to be willing to make mistakes, to power through because there is zeal and zest for the end goal and a willingness to have it all not be perfect. To embrace imperfect perfection, and to understand that there is no perfection, only a continued surge towards creating mastery. To do whatever we do because it brings us joy, not because we got the gold star at the finish line. Joy is about doing the work to establish patterns of mastery. It pushes us to keep trying over and over and over and over again until we can align the pattern to the best of our ability. The shadow of joy is the fear of not getting something right. It's innate in our drive towards mastery to intuitively know what patterns we need to fix or align. Being open to correcting those patterns also enhances our mastery and increases the joy that others experience when they engage with our creative perfection. This is what editing brings us, the insights to create patterns that create a greater, more joyful experience for a reader or a listener. The ability to correct things and make them even better allows for not only a greater experience of joy, it's an essential component of wisdom and mastery. This ability to correct patterns is a gift. In the shadow, the fear of imperfection can shut you down and paralyze you. This energy keeps you from moving forward if you don't know how to get it right. The anxiety associated with this energy is a bone-deep, soul-deep signal that's telling you whatever you're doing is not leading you towards your joy. It also sometimes signals a buy-in to the lie that you're not worthy or lovable unless you get something perfect. You're already perfect. I'm seeing this energy play out in my house right now. I'm privileged to be raising a powerful 12-year-old. This amazing human is an avid reader, musician, poet, artist, and thinker. If left to her own devices, her days are full of meaning, learning, exploring, and joy. She's curious and passionate about life in every way, and she hates school, and it causes her a lot of anxiety. She is clear that school is joyless, and it stresses her out. I offer her the option to quit and homeschool regularly, but she hasn't accepted my invitation yet. This is because my daughter has declared her school experience to be essential for her future. She's planning on dismantling the education system and building her own, one that is based on the idea that education should be meaningful, lift children up and bring them greater alignment with their joy. Even though she hates school, she's found meaning that is actually part of her joy. It is not all la 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 and roses. It's hard. Some mornings it's darn hard. But it's part of her experience of mastery. She's learning about pushing through, correcting patterns, and making something better. When we feel powerless or forced to engage in something that is joyless and lacking in meaning, we lose the drive to live. We might not literally die, but our spirits die, withering a little bit more every day. We feel anxious because our anxiety is our inner signal that there's more. We need more. We crave more. Joy is a driver for life. Have a great joy-filled week. What's the next right step for you getting your creative contribution out into the world? You can find us at gracepointpublishing.com. May your voices gain strength. May your vision stay clear and strong. May your creative fire spark change in the world.